Miguel and Maria have been living on the streets for many years. It's not complicated. Miguel has lived on the streets practically all his life. They also lived on the streets with their dogs. No matter where they went, they always got kicked out. They got kicked off the street every time they slept for many years, so they decided to find some kind of home. One day, Miguel and Maria discovered a sewer that had been abandoned for many years. When they discovered this sewer, they found a great opportunity. Together with their dogs, they decided to live in the sewer. They've been living in this sewer for many years now, decades. In fact, as they've been living there for over 22 years. Despite their perseverance, every time people passed their sewer, they couldn't help but look at them and laugh. At first, Miguel and Maria didn't mind a bit, but after a while, it became rather redundant. Miguel got fed up, so he decided to invite all the people who passed his sewer and laughed at him to come and see what was inside. Every time people entered Miguel's sewer, they were completely shocked by what they found. Inside the sewer, a vibrant and unexpected world awaited. The walls were painted with colorful murals depicting scenes of nature, happiness, and dreams. There were fairy lights strung up, illuminating the space with a warm, welcoming glow. In one corner, there was a cozy area filled with blankets and cushions where Miguel, Maria, and their dogs would sleep. They had managed to create a makeshift kitchen with a small stove and shelves stocked with food and supplies. But the most surprising feature was the sense of community and creativity that Miguel and Maria had cultivated. They had collected discarded musical instruments over the years and taught themselves to play. The sewer often echoed with the sounds of their music, sometimes lively and upbeat, other times soothing and melancholic. They also made art from recycled materials, transforming trash into beautiful sculptures and decorations. When people entered the sewer, they were not just shocked by the transformation of the space, but also deeply moved by the resilience, creativity, and spirit of Miguel and Maria. Their initial laughter turned into admiration and respect. Many visitors left with a newfound perspective on homelessness and the potential for beauty and dignity in the most unexpected places. Over time, Miguel and Maria's sewer home became a symbol of hope and resilience. It attracted volunteers and supporters who wanted to help them and others in similar situations. They received donations of art supplies, musical instruments, and even assistance in improving the living conditions in the sewer. Miguel and Maria also started to teach others what they had learned: how to create art, play music, and make a home out of whatever you have. Their story spread, inspiring many and bringing attention to the issue of homelessness. The once abandoned sewer became a place of refuge and creativity, not just for Miguel and Maria, but for a growing community of people who had been marginalized and overlooked. Miguel and Maria's journey showed that no matter how tough life gets, the human spirit can find ways to adapt, survive, and even thrive. Their sewer home, filled with music, art, and love, became a testament to their strength and a beacon of hope for others. As word of Miguel and Maria's remarkable sewer home spread, more and more people were drawn to their story. Journalists wrote articles, and local news channels covered their innovative living situation. Social media buzzed with posts and videos showcasing the vibrant, creative haven Miguel and Maria had built. The public's perception began to shift, and the couple's once hidden community became a symbol of hope and resilience. With the increasing attention came an outpouring of support. Local businesses donated supplies, food, and building materials. Musicians and artists offered their time to teach and collaborate with Miguel and Maria. Charitable organizations and activists rallied to improve the living conditions for other homeless individuals in the area, inspired by the couple's ingenuity and resourcefulness. With the help of volunteers and donations, Miguel and Maria were able to make significant improvements to their sewer home. They installed proper ventilation, improved the lighting, and even set up a small water filtration system to ensure they had access to clean water. The community effort also led to the construction of a communal space where residents could gather, share meals, and participate in various activities. The sewer home evolved into a safe haven not just for Miguel, Maria, and their dogs, but also for other homeless individuals who needed a place to stay. They created a system where everyone contributed in some way, whether it was through cooking, cleaning, or sharing their skills and talents. The sense of community and mutual support helped to uplift everyone involved, fostering a spirit of collaboration and solidarity. Inspired by Miguel and Maria's story, advocacy groups began pushing for systemic changes to address homelessness in the city. They lobbied for increased funding for shelters, affordable housing, and mental health services. Public officials, moved by the couple's ingenuity and the community's response, started to take notice and initiated programs aimed at providing more sustainable solutions for the homeless population. Miguel and Maria, once invisible and overlooked, became vocal advocates for the homeless. They shared their story at city council meetings, participated in panel discussions, and worked with local nonprofits to raise awareness about the challenges faced by those living on the streets. Their first-hand experience brought a powerful, personal perspective to the conversation, making it harder for policymakers to ignore the urgent need for change. As the years went by, Miguel and Maria's impact continued to grow. Their sewer home remained a symbol of resilience, creativity, and the power of community. They inspired similar projects in other cities, where people used abandoned spaces to create safe, welcoming environments for the homeless. Miguel and Maria's efforts also led to the establishment of an annual festival celebrating creativity, resilience, and community spirit. The festival featured music, art, and performances by individuals who had experienced homelessness, giving them a platform to share their talents and stories. Proceeds from the festival went towards supporting homeless services and initiatives, ensuring that the legacy of Miguel and Maria's sewer home continued to make a difference. Through their journey, Miguel and Maria found a sense of purpose and fulfillment they had never imagined. They developed deep friendships with the people they helped and were continually inspired by the resilience and creativity of those who joined their community. The couple's love for each other and their dogs remained strong, providing a foundation of support and comfort amidst the challenges they faced. Miguel continued to develop his musical talents, composing songs that told the stories of their lives and the lives of those around them. Maria, on the other hand, became an accomplished artist, creating pieces that reflected the beauty and struggles of their journey. Their creative expressions became a way to connect with others, to heal, and to inspire change. After more than 2 decades in the sewer, Miguel and Maria decided it was time for a new chapter. With the support of their community and the funds they had raised through their advocacy and art, they were able to secure a small, comfortable apartment. Moving into their new home was a bittersweet moment, marking the end of an era, but also the beginning of new possibilities. They continued to stay involved with the sewer community, visiting regularly and offering their support and guidance. Their new home became a gathering place for friends and supporters, a testament to how far they had come and a beacon of hope for what could be achieved with determination, creativity, and community. Miguel and Maria's journey from the streets to a home of their own demonstrated the incredible strength of the human spirit and the transformative power of compassion and creativity. Their story, once one of survival, had become a tale of triumph and a lasting legacy of hope and resilience. Miguel and Maria, now settled in their new apartment, continued to be deeply involved in advocating for the homeless community. They used their platform to launch a nonprofit organization dedicated to providing resources, support, and creative opportunities for homeless individuals. The organization, named Hope in the Shadows, aimed to replicate the success of their sewer community in other areas, offering a safe space for the homeless to gather, learn, and thrive. Hope in the Shadows established several community centers in various parts of the city. These centers offered workshops in music, art, and vocational skills, giving homeless individuals the tools they needed to express themselves and build new futures. Miguel and Maria personally led many of these workshops, sharing their skills and stories to inspire others. The centers also provided essential services such as medical care, mental health support, and job training. By addressing the immediate needs of the homeless while also nurturing their creative potential, the centers became havens of hope and transformation. Miguel and Maria forged partnerships with local businesses, universities, and art institutions to further their mission. They collaborated on projects that showcased the talents of the homeless community, from art exhibits and concerts to public murals and community gardens. These collaborations not only provided a platform for the homeless to share their work, but also helped to shift public perceptions and reduce stigma. One notable collaboration was with a renowned local art museum, which hosted an annual exhibition featuring the artwork of homeless individuals. The event drew large crowds and significant media attention, highlighting the creative talents and stories of those who had been marginalized. The proceeds from the exhibition went directly to supporting the artists and funding further programs through Hope in the Shadows. The success of Hope in the Shadows in their city led to national recognition. Miguel and Maria were invited to speak at conferences and participate in panels across the country, sharing their innovative approach to addressing homelessness. Their story was featured in documentaries, books, and articles, inspiring others to take action in their own communities. With increased funding and support, Hope in the Shadows expanded to other cities, establishing new centers and outreach programs. Each new location adapted the core principles of creativity, community, and compassion to meet the specific needs of the local homeless population. The expansion brought hope and opportunities to thousands of individuals, helping them to rebuild their lives and find a sense of belonging. For Miguel and Maria, the journey had been transformative on a deeply personal level. They had gone from surviving on the streets to becoming leaders in a movement that was changing lives. Their love for each other had only grown stronger, rooted in their shared experiences and their commitment to helping others. In their new home, they continued to create music and art, drawing inspiration from the people and stories they encountered through their work. Their apartment became a sanctuary filled with the warmth of community gatherings, the sounds of shared music, and the vibrant colors of their artwork. Miguel's compositions, now widely recognized, were performed at various events and venues, carrying messages of hope and resilience to broader audiences. Maria's artwork was displayed in galleries and public spaces, each piece telling a story of survival, transformation, and the beauty found in unexpected places. As they looked back on their journey, Miguel and Maria felt immense pride and gratitude. They had turned a seemingly hopeless situation into a beacon of light for themselves and countless others. Their legacy was not just in the physical spaces they had created or the programs they had launched, but in the lives they had touched and the hearts they had inspired. Their story continued to inspire new generations of advocates, artists, and change makers. Hope in the Shadows remained a powerful force for good, constantly evolving and adapting to meet the challenges faced by the homeless community. Miguel and Maria's vision of a world where everyone, regardless of their circumstances, could find dignity, creativity, and hope, lived on. In the end, Miguel and Maria's journey was a testament to the power of the human spirit. It showed that with resilience, creativity, and compassion, it was possible to transform even the darkest situations into something beautiful and uplifting. Their lives were a living example of how love and community could create lasting change, proving that hope could indeed flourish in the shadows.